Who?
And then I said, let's go to the moon! Ah ha 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 ha! I mean, I told no one I was going to do that. Anyways, hi everyone. My name's Netara, and this is Final Fantasy IV Paladin %. What is that? I don't know.
Nah.
Well, it's a percentage of paladins, maybe?
Maybe.
I like that definition personally.
Awesome. But what percentage?
3%.
Ooh. That's not very much.
20%.
Oh. Yo. What one did you say, Leggy?
I said 20%.
Oh, you're going high rolling. But
Yeah.
truly, hello, welcome to Final Fantasy IV, also known as Final Fantasy II US. I'm Netara. This is I won't say beginner speedrun, but this is a partial game category. We are only going as far as Paladin %, or sorry, as Cecil becoming a Paladin, spoilers. So we have a lot to kind of talk about as we open up. So the opening is literally like 7 minutes long. So I'm going to get us started. So I'm going to count us in and we'll explain more. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the moon. Wait. We're still not on the moon. Gosh golly. Yeah, this run's not going to the moon. Sorry, y'all.
But that's where the pillow forts are.
Yeah, right? So who wants to talk about what's happening here?
There's some bad dudes, and they're stealing crystals, and it's all very sus.
Are you a bad enough dude to protect the president?
Are you a bad enough dude to steal the crystals from everybody else?
Oh heck, I gotta press a button there. Stop
See,
memeing.
that's what we call RNG manipulation. Netara deliberately was timing their button press. No.
That was definitely what I was doing. I wasn't too busy memeing to actually press my buttons.
I would totally have believed it.
Couldn't be me.
No, you know what's really going on is Netara and I are just recapturing the beginning of our speedrun journey together.
It's true. This is the very first game I ever speedrun this category specifically. This is my starter game. So I'm kind of trying to ease back into some speedrunning after some time away. And I was like, let's get back to basics.
True, we both trudged our way through the Mysidian mayhem turning together.
Yeah. What place did we get? I don't know about you, but mine was not high.
Nope.
Come on.
Actually, what was your first speedrun?
What?
I was asking Margie.
Oh, mine, I believe, was Beyond Chaos, but I think I probably played a few free enterprise seeds before that.
I got Raven Skip! Draven was right! It was Raven Skip Manip!
Yo.
We're gaming. So,
That's it.
I can't control those fights, but depending on my inputs for skipping text boxes and things, you can actually manipulate how those fights go. I never get Raven Skip. Literally never. I always get hit by the Raven and lose time, and I'm sad about it. I'm a real gamer.
I mean, I can see real gamers being sad about it.
Okay, so back on real business while we're doing opening things. We have some naming incentives, and we are cutting off the first two now, which is Cecil and Kane.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely not ready for those names yet, but anyone who wanted to donate to naming incentives, those ones are over, sorry. If you want to name other characters, which I will let actually Margie talk about, and please let us throw Mylon in the trash. It's such a cool thing.
Yes, we have other characters to name. We have Edward, Palom, Porum, Rosa, Rydia, and Yang. All of those have, well, most of them have only a little bit of money thrown towards them, so you can change the fates of those names. But we also have the trash can glitch, which is really fun, and I'm excited for it. That is at $102 out of 200, so we're about halfway there, a little less.
Love it.
So if you have any money you'd like to throw towards that, all the money will go to Take This, our amazing charity we're raising money for this week. So please, let
It
us
is-
do fun things.
It is well worth it to throw Mylon in the trash.
Mm-hmm.
It's where Mylon belongs.
Tis.
Truly.
RNG minute.
Oh,
Oh,
I change that.
okay.
We actually just made that.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
That's awesome.
So we will be throwing Mylon in the trash.
You go, chat.
Thank you. Sure, things will be read out somewhat soon. Just noting, I'm picking up that tent there because the first real big glitch of this category requires that tent. Without that tent, I have to play way more of the game, and that's slow, and I don't want to.
So you're saying that this glitch is pretty intense.
Get out. That's it. Fan.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
I approve.
Okay, so mainly here, the opening of this game is like you're seeing I'm controlling Cecil and moving around and talking to people, but I'm trapped. I'm trapped in the castle until I get through this 7-minute opener. So I'm gonna take an extra step. What for? Literally nothing. I'm not set up for seed encounter and manip, but it's habit. So there are 255 encounter seeds in this game, or is it 56? Either way, there's a lot of encounter seeds, and unlike many other RPGs where you do setups so you get specifically one and only one, we have to do a reset pretty early in the game, so we have to figure out which one we're on, and there's a lot of work there, and I don't want to, and I'm very bad at keeping up to it. I stepped like one step wrong, and my step route's gone. But there is an opening setup, which means that as soon as I leave the castle up until the first boss, I would have no encounters, literally 0 encounters. However, this is a new machine and I had to set it up again and I didn't. I've been busy. So we are going to be getting some encounters on our way. So one of the things I'm going to be doing for this run is I will be donating $1 for every encounter I get in this run, period. So if anyone else wants to count with us and match, you're totally welcome. If not, that's also super cool. Just have fun keeping count with us, and it's going to be a good time, especially at the beginning when I should be getting no encounters.
Mhm. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I wonder who might have thought of it.
Yeah, I wonder who thought of that. It definitely wasn't the amazing Leggy Start Scream.
Who is also going to be matching that donation. So it is $2 per encounter.
I'm not going to be having 15K encounters. It's going to be like 30 max. Well, maybe not max, but approximately 30. But we'll see. I haven't actually counted.
But that said, maybe you should donate to name someone and guess how many encounters we're going to get.
Yeah, also true. That's a cool idea.
And even if you don't want to donate to name characters in this particular run, the run after it also has naming incentives open where you could name characters. So
That's super cool. While we're just in a place where I don't have to press buttons, Margie, what are we naming Cecil?
So our Cecil will be named. Doop-a-da-doop-a-da-doo. Make sure I click the correct one. Edward.
Wow, that's completely surprising. How about Kane?
Kane will also be named Edward.
This is not going to be confusing for anybody at all. I promise.
What have you done, chat? What have you done?
We love you. Please continue the chaos, but also, oh dear God. Also, why do the monsters keep increasing?
Because somebody doesn't have sub 2 yet.
It's me. I don't have sub 2 yet.
Darn.
because Edward's name has not been named Edward.
That's true. That's true.
Yes.
And you can change it. You can either make you can confirm that it's definitely going to be Edward everywhere, and you can also be like, hey, these other people, we want them to be something else. Also, let me go name some people. Oh yeah.
So, quick question.
Quick answer. No, it's
If
Serpent Road.
I wanted to donate to name a character, who are the next ones who would be getting renamed?
Rydia is next, and then after that, it'll be Edward and Rosa. We want to name you. We want to name you. Thank you, Free Enterprise, for making me used to renaming people. My speed at doing this definitely increased after that, and then we talk to you again. I don't think I had to walk away, but we're doing it anyways. Weird, this name is spelled so differently than the last one. Oh wait, I still can't. I'm still not, I'm missing my buttons. Okay, cool.
I do have donations to read.
Oh my gosh, you should read them while we go on a really nice walk with no encounters.
Okay, so
Oh
while
my
we're
god! Sorry, I got an encounter immediately. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, $1. Okay. Donations. We have $50 from Arya. Says, thank you, take this for everything you do. We have an anonymous $10. We have $100 from Taven, who says, do the thing with the thing to the thing for a good cause.
We'll do boss.
That was the one, and that was the one that brought us to getting Trash Can Glitch, so thank you for that. We have $12 from Leggy Starscream, who says, we have fun with names. Heart.
It's true.
And then we have $44.44 from Alice Jasu, who says, hey look, it's Final Fantasy IV Paladin %, the first gaming category I ever speedrun. And it's among the hardest runs I've ever had to learn.
You're not wrong.
Seriously, if you only ever run Paladin %, you are a real speedrunner.
It's
Good
true.
luck and have fun, Netara. I hope Edward is brave today.
Thank you, me too. Edward's definitely gonna. If he knows what's good for him, we're also up to like 5 encounters already.
Yep.
We're like so far
I
hitting
mean-
like max encounter numbers.
I mean, Edward's going to be brave, but what about Edward? Or Edward?
Stop. Just stop it. Okay, I gotta focus for a sec.
This is the spooniest run ever.
Oh no, I did the wrong direction. That's fine. I'm just gonna do 6 hits. Stu, I already messed up my manip.
Yeah, so to explain while Netara does the fight, there is a very precise sequence of timing you can do here to get through this fight quickly. The gimmick of D-Mist is that after 3 attacks on its next turn, it'll turn into mist, and if you attack it while the dragon is mist, it will counterattack you, kind of teaching you like the ATB system and how the game will have enemies change their status over time. Unfortunately, the timing to get all the hits in before the first mist transformation is super tight, and with Netara accidentally menuing down to the item menu on Kain, that
Actually menued up, but yeah.
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 You'll also notice that Netara actually went into the inventory intentionally this time and did some interesting things with Cecil's inventory that I'm sure has nothing to do with anything.
Totally normal.
Yep.
He's just really particular about what's in his bag, and you know what? Same. My god. No, D-Mist does not count as an encounter. Anything that I must fight doesn't count. It's anything that's optional. We're at 5. D-Mist is just a friend who I am doing really well. So what you're supposed to do is I was trying to buffer a down input so it would just immediately go to jump and just go. But I did the one you do for literally every other fight in here, which is buffer up to do other things. So unfortunately, I went into the item menu to use things like dancing daggers rather than a jump, which messed up my numbers. But that's okay, because we're through, and that's more important. Goodbye.
Yeah, this game does have a lot of really cool things you can do with the menuing. The menu system is really responsive, and you can do directional buffers like Netara was just talking about. But now I'm gonna be quiet while they set up definitely some normal behavior from this game.
Come on. Thank you. We're not going to do anything. We're just going to do this, and it's totally normal. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're just taking the tent outside of town.
Yeah, it's totally... Sometimes you need a nap before you go into town. We're definitely not burning it down or anything. Should be fine.
Yeah, don't worry about that 5-0 that Edward had.
Yeah, Edward just likes carrying things. Okay, awesome. Love it. That was exactly perfect.
Yep. So what Netara just performed here is called Mist Skip. and basically uses some features of pause buffering while you're moving and using the tent to basically trick the game into thinking that they are in the wrong position as opposed to the position they were actually in, allowing them to get into mist without triggering the cutscene that we will be doing shortly.
Yeah, hey, RPG chick, how'd I get all that money?
So, in the course of all of those fancy shenanigans that Netara was doing, what they ended up doing was duping shields, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I did
remember
see
that,
some
right?
shields, yeah.
Okay. And I think it's like 255 shields, which we sell for a whole slew of money to get some dancing daggers, because in this version of the game, dancing daggers, when used as items, are a super OP magical type attack.
Yeah,
Yep.
in that particular version of the dupe I did, it was the like multiple like thousands of items. If I did it one more time, it would complete the stack, as it were, and it wouldn't be invisible, and then it would be the 255 stack. But I did the one, so I sold a stack of thousands of invisible shields to get lots of money. They don't need them now because they're totally
I believe-
fine.
I believe it's 65k or
Yeah, something like that.
255 squared.
Yeah. 255, 255, 255. Also, we just torched this town. The king was like, hey, you questioned me, even if you're still on my side. As punishment, go deliver this. And we're like, cool, we'll deliver it. Oh no, it turned into fire. Why did it turn into fire? Yeah, which is great.
Well, luckily, the little girl here summons a Eidolon, or Summoned, or Esper, or... Wait, what are they actually called in this game?
I think there's a summons. In like the remasters and things, I think they call them Eidolons.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Who's running the next
Or-
game?
Yeah, me, but that doesn't, I don't know.
She's like, I don't know. That's not
They're
the speed run. Yeah, they're summons.
Oh, my lore! My lore!
Yeah, listen, there's no lore. The lore is going fast. Edward! Edward! Where's Edward? My gosh.
He's
So,
hiding, obviously.
so this poor child, we just killed her mom because, and then torched her town. Because that demist we fought earlier was a summon. And when you kill a summon, you kill their summoner, which was her mom. Whoopsie.
Oops. Good thing we didn't kill Titan.
Yeah, good thing we didn't kill Titan or anything. Haha.
Alright.
Awkward. So this fight that's coming up, the end of that is when we're gonna cut off Rydia's name. So if you
Okay,
want to
got it.
snipe, now's your chance.
Yep. And this fight is not very long. So
Oh, it is not.
get your fingers on that donate button now.
Yeah, look at them just chilling. She's like, I don't know if I want to stay here. I'm a 7-year-old and you just did a murder.
Shifty eyes.
Shifty ass. It's totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
But don't worry, he'll protect you now. Okay, one sec. So I'm gonna do some run buffering. So this is the first real instance of what's called run buffering, where this is the introduction of the ATB system, as Leggy was saying earlier. And so when you have a message up, the entire ATB just stops. So if you try to run in an unrunnable fight, you get a message saying, "Nope, you can't run, haha." But we use that to literally manipulate the fight and be like, oh, I'm going to put in commands while their message is up. So while everyone else is stuck, I'm getting actions ready. So you kind of jump the queue. Either I was slightly too slow or I got bad ATB'd, which does happen in that fight. And I was only able to kill 2 of the soldiers. But yes, that cutoff is now.
All right.
But yes, we're going to be demonstrating that strategy a lot. Like it's a good idea to do it here. It's not 100% necessary to do it here, but it's a good idea. No, excuse me. I quick menu down just to press the B button and leave. So our poor Rydia there has 30 HP and is not going to get more before the next boss fight. Don't do it. Thank you. So we give her that, like, third of the way through the game item and put her in the back row to help. Okay, what is Rydia's name gonna be?
Word.
Edward?
Edward.
I started typing right away. I was like, I bet it's Edward! I'm typing. Oh no, I said Edward. Get out of here. Go. Thank you. Okay, tiny
All I'm
child.
going to say
Mhm.
is that when I donated, none of the names I selected were Edward.
Oh.
This is true.
Ooh. Okay, I went the wrong way, but I'm not on step route, so it doesn't matter. I think we're at 6. Anyways.
Rosa
Yes.
skip.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love you. So, if you don't talk to Rosa in the bed, I was going to go and talk to Tella, and Tella was going to be like, no, it's too dangerous, turn back, and rather than joining you, and I was going to cry a whole bunch. And you get some free encounters over it. We're at 8 now.
The whole dollar you do is directly into charity.
Yeah, right? I was like, nah, Rosa needs a nap. I don't want to bother her. I'm not. Don't pick up the ether. You don't need the ether. Don't pick it up. Get out of my way. Go. Get. No, get. Get, I tell you, get.
I doubt there's an FF4 runner alive who hasn't made this mistake before.
I certainly haven't done it in a while, but yeah, it's definitely one of the common mistakes. And then you do it and you're like, I did not just do that. So now that I've talked to Rosa, Tella will be like, yeah, there's a big monster. Can you help me? And we'll go, yeah, absolutely, I can help you. Hey, I can leave Kaipo the right way now. Boop. There we go. Now I'll be on the right side. Look at that. One less step.
Yeah.
Yeah, walking around slowly is one of the reasons that I, at one point, was running this category and other Final Fantasy IV categories using the quality of life patch, which basically added free enterprise features into vanilla Final Fantasy IV, which was great, but I wanted to run vanilla. So, yes, we are at 9. Agreed. 10. Now we're at 10. Hello, tiny child. Time to get not tiny, but definitely useful old guy. No, come on.
Really? Those fish are just rude.
They're just like, no, really.
Do we get to name the old guy?
We do not, because unfortunately, every opportunity to name Tella is not optional. Like, it's not good until we get him after Paladin %. Like, we have him now, but before we get to a spot where we can name people again, he's gonna leave again. And he's gonna come back later in the run, and the same thing is gonna happen. So actually, the run will end before we can do anything. So unfortunately, old guy is we might give him a, actually no, it's not that I don't want to, I literally cannot rename him. So, in our heads, he is Edward, but truly, he is Tella.
He's
Well,
Edward
He's
in our
what
hearts.
the line, though.
He needs to be Tella for Tella life.
That's true. You
He
better
wants
not
to
tell
tell
a
all
life.
of stuff about the thing.
If you just cursed me, so I swear I will put every curse on. No, I wouldn't. I won't curse your run. But I'll pout a lot about it.
It's okay. I can curse my own run.
Don't do that. We don't want that. So yeah, for those who don't know, immediately after this run, we're going to see Final Fantasy IV again, but it's going to be the Pixel Remaster, where the plot and kind of where we're running around is similar, at least up until the Paladin part, but how you do it is going to be different. It's a lot of different strategy, plus you're going to see the full game, not just to mount our deals. So you are definitely going to want to stick around. But this is your primer. So this is the original, and you can see what it's like. And then you're going to be like, oh, okay, this is similar, but oh, I'm already seeing how this strategy is different.
An amuse-bouche, if you will.
Yeah, I don't get auto fight or things like that. I get to walk slow and run buffer.
And no diagonal movement.
Oh God, I wish. I think we're at 11, or are we at 12?
I can say though
Uh-huh.
about those bid wars for the names. There's a pretty big one going on for Edward's name right now.
Oh?
Yeah, Cecil is at $20, Ziggy is at $20, and
Ooh.
Spoonie is at $5.
Nice.
So if you have those names that you like, any of them, or if you have a name of your own, the number to beat is 20.
We love it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's 14. If someone's actually keeping track, please feel free to correct me.
Yeah, I cannot keep count.
I'm trying.
I've lost track.
Yeah, so we need that sword. Cecil doesn't get a lot of 15. Doesn't get a lot of sword upgrades while he's a Dark Knight, and so we kind of need everyone. Plus, the next boss is weak to the element on that sword, so it's gonna help us a lot. It's 18 now. Okay, love it. Thank you. Oh, have you got it? Actually, I've got the stream up. I don't see it. What do we got? I'm confused. Anyways, that's great.
After Paladin percent.
Oh, it's encounters 18. You're so smart, Demarine. No, no, God, yeah. So Demarine's our restreamer and is taking care of us. Thank you.
Love you.
Thank you, Demi.
Demi for the win.
Okay, come on, let us out. We don't want to be there. So yeah, we're currently walking through. Tella's even in here in the first place because he's like, my daughter wants to marry this bard and I don't like him, so I said no, and she went anyway, so I'm coming to stop her. And we're like, we don't care about that, but you said monster and we have to go through here to get we have to get a sand ruby to help Rosa, who is sick from crossing the desert somehow faster than us. I don't question Rosa's powers. She is too powerful.
Look, who knows how long we were knocked out after Titan showed up?
Yeah, it's true.
It's been
Yeah.
84 years.
I don't know how she got there, because it seems like
Come
the
on.
only path forward is through that cave.
I don't question Rosa's power.
Seriously.
Yeah, true.
She made it not only through the desert, but over the mountains as well, so.
I mean, she does know the spell teleport after a certain point.
She doesn't know. Gotta do Tower of Zot, so she doesn't learn it here. So this fight, we have Octomam. At the beginning is the fastest boss literally in the game. But with every tentacle you destroy, gets slower. And for every 3 hits for the first tentacle and 2 hits for every tentacle thereafter, he's gonna kill an arm and make Octomam slower. Edward, one of our Edwards, can equip a dancing dagger, so is our main damage dealer, but as again you can see, has very little health. So we're going to do our best to keep her alive. Wish us luck.
Luck.
Yeah. Oh yeah, get that crit, Cecil!
Aw, yeah.
You know what? We're doing it. I'm not a coward.
So Netara also picked up that
You
next level
son of
sword,
a-
not only for the boost in Cecil's attack power, Edward's attack power. However, Optimam is fully elemental, and so the Shadow Blade does give us a bit of dark elemental, which allows us to do a little bit of extra damage.
Thank you for not missing stuff this time, bud.
So
Okay, good. It wasn't. Okay, one more hit. Come on, Cecil.
the reason we stopped Tella there is because we don't need Tella's damage anymore. So it's easier just to leave him stopped and have him not eat up extra turns.
Just get. Thank you. Just trying to do some quick menuing during times where I can't do anything anyways. But buttons are hard. But I did do some of it, so that was great. Come on. And yeah, we stopped Tella. He's more useless stopped than he is hitting for low damage. And Rydia's fine. Don't worry about it. She's like, I'm not fine. Yes, hit Tella. Good. Oh no, I just made Tella hit. Oh, thank God the fight ended.
We GG.
We did it! We love our tiny children living because that gets them experience they need to continue living in future fights. It's a whole cascade of delight. Okay, we're
The
gonna...
pro tip for everybody.
Yeah. I think that's right. If it's not right, it's right now. So we kind of strategically do our arranging of characters because we don't want to do it for multiple times. So we kind of do it like, we're going to do it here when we know we're gaining or losing characters. Are you kidding me? Come on. That was like 21. Yeah, so we do it strategically. So like now I'm not going to have to rearrange my characters until like near the end of this run. So we love that. Super great. Super helpful. Also, all these folks are just napping. They're fine. Don't worry about it.
They're just holding the floor down.
Yeah, someone has to.
They're all dragoons.
Yeah, speaking of people who have to hold the floor down. Yeah, the dragoons.
But this is Final Fantasy 14?
Yeah, you
Something
swindler.
Like that, I don't know. Please listen.
Listen. So right now I'm manipulating the in-game timer, which does absolutely nothing in this category, but is really useful for future categories. The full game category.
Bloody Bard.
Yeah, the full game category that I run is no CW, no credits warp, and where the in-game timer is actually matters. So pausing during this, it doesn't do anything other than pause your in-game timer.
You got the Chocobo overlay set up on that machine?
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely have my Chocobo layout set up. I do not, but I don't need it for this category. I do need it. Wouldn't need it if we were doing that category. My goodness. Ooh.
Right.
Yeah, that category includes such glitches as what side your yellow Chocobo leaves the screen matters, and where in that side it leaves. So we gotta actually know where that is. Parking a black Chocobo in a specific line of forest. It looks at your money, it looks at your in-game timer, it looks at where your items are in your inventory. It's amazing. No CW. I ain't got time for no CW. We do no CW or no 64. We're no CW in this house. We are walking those floors. We are doing 64 sets of stairs. It is leg day in this house. And we're ready.
It's Shinra Tower, and we're going to the top.
And we're going to the top. There's no elevators where we're going. Except we're not doing
it. When we get stuck in the crispy bacon.
Yeah, right? We're not doing no. We're gonna do fun glitches, but none quite that exciting. We're warming up to that. Maybe next year.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe next time. We'll get bacon going. I definitely won't soft lock the game, haha.
Uh-huh.
So the bard in question turns out he was a prince and he can give us the sand ruby, but Anna, Tella's daughter, jumped in the way and died. And now there's a new captain of the Red Wings, which was previously Cecil's position, and it's this guy named Golbez, and they are torching places and stealing crystals, like Cecil did at the start. So we are now running ahead we want to go save Rosa, and then we're going to go to Fabul in order to warn them, and I'm sure that's going to go really well. Not a single problem. I parked a thing away. I'm dealing with it. Netara, you are not playing a randomizer. Do not go to the left and start getting treasure chests. My brain was immediately, yes, now go left. I'm like, no, we don't want those.
All the shinies.
Shinies. Woo. Then it's 22, I think. Yes, 22. Good.
I mean, Jocelyn, we could have a no CW learning group, maybe.
And I can have a D-Rust. Let me come and so I can remember how to play again. And yes, we were talking about bacon. We're not doing that category where we get crispy game locking, soft locking bacon, but it is delicious.
Also, shoutouts to the safety life.
Yeah, gotta get the safety life. You don't have to get that life. That life, if you don't need it, it was a slight time loss. But if you need it, you are gonna be glad you got it, because you really quite need it. So, no, stop that. You've just witnessed why I don't do step route. Because I just wander around like I'm on a just jaunt through the forest or something. I'm just like, ooh, what's over here? Shiny stone.
La la la.
I let folks like the amazing River McCown do the really impressive step routing. And now we hit one of the hardest bosses in the beginning of the game. Haha, joking.
Hey, Netara.
Hey, sup?
What's Edward's armor made out of?
What?
Hide!
Get out of here. Can we get a new host in here, please?
Bye.
I'm actually gonna hit you because I'm not a coward. I shouldn't have hit. That's a counterattack and they hurt. Oh, I'm a fool! That was hubris! And of course that line dies there. You know what? We're going with it. I earned that.
Hi everybody, Demarine here. I'm your new host. I'm taking over as requested.
Demarine, could you play the game for me too?
I am Demarine. I'm your new runner. Be taking over for this game.
Yeah. Hi, our new runner, Demarine. Oh my
You need to
god.
do commentary too.
Yeah, that was 100% hubris. Yeah, so now she's down a level she needs to survive the next fight. She's definitely gonna survive the next fight.
I hate to be the bearer of Bard news, but there's only Bard puns.
Hi, excuse me. Can someone kick Keishura out of here? Excuse me, security, security. I mean, hi. Okay, it's already gone. Yeah, so I'm not bothering to resurrect to bring back Rydia now because we're not getting any experience before we're gonna get a full heal, and my everything is good enough that I'll get out of the dungeon fine. Where I get to live in my hubris.
Yep. Luckily, if there's one good thing about this game is that it's turbo easy to run away from enemy encounters.
Yes. At least it is that. It's also turbo
sit
easy
here.
to get punished.
I'm just gonna sit here and cry in not being able to run away next game.
Can you not run away in?
You can, but it's a lot more difficult.
Oh,
so
really? I'm sorry for your loss. You get to walk fast though and auto fight, so you know what? I'll take the trade. Can I press Y and go faster, please? No, I'm sorry. So we're
Chad is asking a very important. Oh, sorry, you go.
yeah, no. I was just memeing. Yeah, what's?
Oh yeah, I was also just memeing.
But I was gonna further meme. What's Chad asking?
Chat's asking if Edward dies, what kind of loot does he drop?
He drops the dream loot. I'm hilarious. Anyways. No, get. These NPCs get in your way. You can technically manipulate them, but I can't even stay on a step route. I most certainly cannot step and do my inputs precisely enough to manipulate NPCs.
How close are we to closing the next names?
Water Hag. Once Water Hag is done.
So yeah,
Which
you
is-
really only have a little bit of time left.
By the end of this cutscene.
hmm
And which names are closing?
We are closing Edward and Rosa. Come on, don't be cowards. Name him Edward. I know that's not how this works, but I'm gonna dream. It's like, Netara, that's not even an option? So yeah, Edward is like, I'm sad. My girlfriend died and I helped out here, but I'm sad. And you know what? Valid, bud. You process your grief how you have to. So he's coming out here and he's gonna play some music. But going out and playing music in out in the dark by yourself when there's monsters around, not always the best idea, friend. So
sure, it's fine.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure no one with 45,672 HP is going to show up.
Definitely not. That's a really specific number.
That's an approximate number. Don't worry about it. They made this is just a plot fight. You just hit Water Hag 3 times and it dies. But they wanted to be extra double sure that we didn't get up to shenanigans, but they don't do this for later fights, and made sure this Water Hag had a lot of HP, and that's how much it has. Which is silly and amazing. But since we have the Dancing Dagger, and we're in the highest accuracy spot, because yes, there are variable accuracy spots in this game, Edward has the equivalent, the Final Fantasy IV equivalent of 100% accuracy. So we don't, miss back and forth. No, it's the number I said for it, Pink Puff. It's actually 45,672. Why is it that number? But apparently that's how much HP it has.
I wonder if it's like that in the Pixel Remaster too. I have to ask Game Boy.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, get someone to look at the code. Excuse me, coding friends, can you please look at the code and tell me how much HP Water Hag has? No, it's not at all important, but I need to know. I need to know. Okay, so Edgar's dead girlfriend came back and was like, no, I know you're sad, and I get that, and that's valid, but you need to be strong right now. We have important things to do. You got to help save the world. So that should be cut off. I'm going to slowly walk over to the names. But yeah, she was like, be strong. And he's like, I can be strong for now. I'll grieve later. And so he gained 2 extra levels. Yeah, just way more than you need. Okay, perfect. So what is our name for Edward?
Okay, so the name for Edward is currently tied still.
Okay. Runner's prerogative then, I guess? Who I
So
don't
you have-
Yeah, what are they?
You have two options. You have Ziggy
Uh-huh.
and Cecil.
I like Ziggy because that was from Bard's Tale this morning. So love you, Cecil. But you're not getting Cecil. Okay. Okay, and then we need Rosa's name. Which is
Okay, we have. Let's see. 1 second. Stupidoo. Rosa. So I think we got a last second. Yes, we got a last second bid for $6.
Uh-huh. What is it?
It is Drody.
You're gonna have
Edward
to
backwards.
Oh,
Lowercase d.
lowercase. Oh God. I was like, are we doing this?
Here, I put it in chat.
Okay, thank you.
Because
sound
you'll
like-
never guess who donated that one.
Yeah, my whoever did it, you're amazing, but my brain literally melted and was like, wait, what? Okay, good. You know what? We love this. Strati. Oh, so good. Forgive me if I do not pronounce it. Did I spell it right? Did I spell it wrong? No, I didn't. Good. Okay, we did it. Good job, team.
You have to reload the save to spell it correctly.
Yeah, right? No, I'd just go back in. Okay, bud, I'm absolutely begging you. Thank you. No! Go! Leave me alone! Oh my god. Okay, let's do it. What are we telling me? What did I do? Did I mess it up? Oh god, now I have anxiety.
So, to answer your question, technically yes, but it's funnier this way, and as the person who donated for the name, I will allow it.
Okay, cool. What did I do?
You flipped the second D and the W.
Amazing.
It's Ilderd.
You know, spelling is a skill I don't always have when I'm spelling not backwards names. Thank you for your kindness. Oh my god. Thank you for the good lucks. So we're here on the mountain with Edward, and... No, actually, there's only two Edwards here right now. And one of them is Edward. Or one of them is not Edward. So Rydia, of course, is sad, understandably, and scared of fire. But we come up this mountain and there's an ice wall. And we need fire. And she's like, nah, I can't do it. And so Rosa's like, but please, I have cookies. And we can be sad together later or something. Watch a movie, eat ice cream, be all those cool things. And Rydia's like, ooh, what flavor ice cream? And so we were in. And she's like, I'll light things on fire. That's cool. And so Edward learned fire. And we're definitely going to use that again.
Hi, yes, I'd like to sign up for the cookies and ice cream.
Yeah, same. Yeah, we've
Yeah, so,
upgraded.
like,
It's not just cookies
what-
now.
what-
It's cookies, ice cream, pajamas.
What do we think everyone's favorite ice cream flavor is?
For
I
the
don't-
characters or for us?
For the characters, but you could also share yours too.
I like the ones which I can eat.
Do you
Yeah.
like ice? What's your favorite ice cream? Yes.
Yeah. Oh, Spark over here just in time for the slumber party. I think we might have a 4 fight. This is variable between 3 and 5, and if I pause at the right time, you can manipulate it. Oh no, Yang's my pal and got it. Okay, so we did it. So now we're gonna fight the real fight, which is definitely not gonna go poorly because Rydia does not have enough HP, but it's fine. So we're gonna do some dancing daggers. We have to do about 800 damage here to get to the transform point. We're just gonna parry. Have fun there. You're gonna punch. I don't care if anyone else gets hit, but I need Rydia to not get hit. You know what? We're just gonna hit another with you, and then we're fine. Parry.
Dark Knight Cecil and Paladin Cecil would definitely have different flavor ice cream favorites.
Absolutely. Okay, hold a second. Focusing. That definitely wasn't too early. It wasn't! Haha! Oh my god, she lived! Oh my god, gamers! We in there.
Rydia, the goat.
The goat? She usually...
Question mark?
Yeah, she usually struggles to live when it's, Actually, I need her to attack someone, but I didn't look. I need to keep her alive more. These folks are more important and do more damage. Wow, all of my HP is really low. This is going to be a scary walk back to Fabul. But it'll be fine. Oh, yeah. What is happening with Rydia? I love this. Also, anyone else people can die at this point. I just need to get through the fight. Well, actually, no, I don't want, it will mess the experience routing a little, but not too badly. Okay, cool. Cool. Excellent. Everyone who needed to be alive at the end of that is alive, specifically Edward, and we're good now. Love it.
I think those smaller bombs, after you hit them the first time, they explode after 2 or 3 turns?
Yeah, it doesn't take long. It definitely is a timer, though, so, I think it's once you attack like any of them, they all start counting down, and those gray ones have more HP, so we want to get those first, and only Edward and Rydia with their dancing daggers can one-shot them, so we kind of focus down the gray ones. There is a strategy where if you were paying attention to the damage values when the kick is happening, you can know which of the 2 orange bombs in the back you want Rosa to attack, but I missed it, and also it just wasn't happening. I was just like, no, I'm just trying to stay alive. So this is 31. Oh my god, you just did 56 to Edward.
Oh no!
That's fine.
You just
needed a
leave
nap.
Rosa there.
Yeah, she needed a
It's
nap.
fine.
She's like, I'm starting the pajama party early. We in there. This is not a scary walk or anything. Get out the door! Please leave! You're no longer welcome on this mountain. Okay, good. So this walk, it gets a little scary sometimes because we have quite a bit of a walk, and usually in most of my runs it's totally fine because the HP values are in a healthy spot, so it's like, meh, get a hit or 2, whatever. Not the case here. Our HP is bad. Our HP is bad. And so every encounter is a chance to get hit and to literally not make it. I think we're up to like 34 now. This is great. I will note, we're coming up on Fabul, and the boss fight we do here is called the Fabul Gauntlet. It is a gauntlet of 6 fights, which, even though they have boss music, are actually coded as random encounters. So Edward, who will not hide automatically in a boss fight, will hide automatically in any of these upcoming fights if his HP goes into critical. So we do not want that to happen. Will you stop? This is such a terrible fight, my god. Don't you talk about back attacks. Chat's trying to curse me.
This walk was really cursed in terms of quantity, but at least it was nice enough in terms of quality.
Yeah, we actually did okay. I safety saved there, though, because the Fabul Gauntlet does not care about your skill, and sometimes will say, please die. And I need to be able to start again from the beginning. So if that happens, we certainly hope it's fine, but as Chad has pointed out, this run has already been incredibly cursed. So we're gonna play it safe. I'm a big fan of safety saves. And of course, we're here, we warn the king, we're like, hey, Baron's coming for your stuff. And the king is like, yeah, we should defend that. And everyone was like, yeah, hey, ladies, can you stay behind? And everyone's like, yeah, sure. And we're like, that's terrible. They should be with us. Because I have no healing. None. Okay, here we go.
You'll be fine.
Come on, I need you to
feel
not
like you've
noodle
got a
arm.
safety life.
Yeah. Guess how useful that is here. Okay, good. Yeah, hit him. I was actually...
the longer Edward
Seriously.
Ziggy survives, the better we'll be.
Okay, that's fine. If you're gonna hit someone. Okay. A little slow, but Edward didn't die. Edward did not get one shot in the first fight. Love that for us. Huge fan. So yeah, casually, it's easy doing all this stuff, but in the speedrun, truly this is terrifying. This is hard.
Yup.
Because Edward's our main damage dealer, so if he hides or dies, it's not good. It's doable if it's later, but if it's in like one of the early fights, bad. Don't like. Yes.
Honestly, the idea that Edward is our main damage dealer is terrifying in and of itself. So.
Yes, correct. Our squishy Heidi friend.
Oh, look, it's Water Hag.
Ah, hey, this is where the cutoff is. Anyways, so the next cutoff is once the Fabul Gauntlet is over.
And there's only one name set up for that one. Only one donation towards it.
Ooh,
So
that's Yang. So if anyone wants to
If you
give
wanna-
Yang a cool name, you still got time. You don't just have to snipe. You have a little bit of time, but we're 2 fights in out of technically 7. Oh no, the monsters keep coming.
Oh, so this is what they meant by the monsters are increasing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's better, Yang. We're not here for those noodle arms. Yeah, that's right. Hit the general.
no, Noodly Arms isn't in this one.
Could be.
It's in the next run.
Yeah, next round, exactly.
Yep.
I love those arms. They're so much great. Like, 3D version is my favorite version of those arms, I'll note. Just from a graphical sense. They're so creepy.
I don't think I got that far in FF4DS.
Yeah. Probably for the best.
It's a very scary fight. Like,
Mhm.
even without the Noodly Arms.
Actually, no, wait, I definitely got to Zot, so I definitely got past it.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Magic right there. I have to point them at specific people in this one to be more effective. You hit my Edward! You hit my Ziggy! Rude! But yeah, Water Hag is weak, again, to the element on Cecil's sword, so we want to get... on Edward's sword, sorry, so we want to get them attacking. Okay. 2 fights left. Yeah, this theme is good. I was just holding the button, hoping the text would go. It did not go.
No, Ziggy!
No! Ziggy's like, no, I got this. Don't worry about me. I'm a gamer. I Savage Raid. I've done an ultimate. No, joking. Okay, sorry. Hi, welcome. I'm once again bringing 14 memes into our everything else.
I mean,
Look,
fair.
we all know Ziggy would play Fortnite.
How dare you? You're not wrong, but how dare you? Come on. Yeah. Okay, last fight. Hardest fight of the thing. Let's see if it's nice to me for once. Oh, hey, it's Kane. Oh, no, wait. Hey, Edward. It's Edward. Come on. Edward. Edward. Edward? Edward.
Edward.
Edward. Edward. Okay, come on. Don't you mess this up, Cecil. Or anyone. Aw, y'all. Y'all are pals. So we just need to die. We can't win this fight. But if the damage values are bad, Kane talks more and we don't want... Sorry, Edward talks more. We don't want that. That's bad. So, but that's completely out of my control. That is the dice roll and hoping that it says, yeah, we want to hit you. Hitting you is fun. Also,
That was
speaking...
a really good damage roll from Kane, honestly.
And even Cecil's was good at this point with the Darkness Sword.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, look, it's the new captain of the Red Wings. When he faces the other way, his armor looks like it's a dog face. I'm sorry, you're cursed now.
Oh, so it's Protogestal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. They both have the dog face icon.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Ah, so Golbez is a furry.
Oh no. I
I
mean,
accept this new canon.
yeah, I guess
Yeah.
we've said it here first. Love that for Golbez, especially when he's shirtless? Question mark.
Didn't think he was that. Never mind. Stopping.
Now I'm bringing the Free Enterprise memes in.
Do I need to get Zoe in here to bug you?
Yeah. Listen, I did a Free Enterprise once upon a time. I know the memes. I'm hip with the memes. Okay, come on, let's go. So, Fabul Gauntlet, or Fabul here, when you are... Oh, yeah, we need to cut off that name, by the way.
Yeah.
Is funny when you are... Yes, we're going here first. So it's funny when you have to step route because regular floors still increase the step route. Stairs don't, cracks and floors don't. So it's you have a very particular route and it depends on what encounter seed you're on. So like a lot of the things, it's like I will always go this way, plus or minus a few steps here or there. But Fabul, I find, is really awkward because it's like, am I on the carpet, off the carpet, on the cracks, on the stairs? It's very unique that way. Okay, we're gonna do a quick menu here before we do anything else, because otherwise I will forget, and we don't want to do that. Okay, bye, Rydia. You don't do that. You can't have that. And you get a black sword because, I don't know, the king gave us a free sword. Yes, we are gonna name Yang to throw him in the ocean. He knows what he did. I mean, no, we're not.
58.
We're gonna go visit Sheila. I want you to all know I made sure I knew where all these folks were in advance. For you. Okay, who's Yang?
Oh, Yang is Edward.
Yeah, I just at this point I'm naming them all Edward until you come and tell me there's someone who isn't Edward, and then I change it.
Well, I do have to say, Palom and Porum have some pretty active bid wars going on
Ooh.
with multiple names. So, the current winner is, for both of them, is Abs with $20.
I love it.
So if you want them to be named Abs,
I
you
had
can-
Abs as a 5-year-old. Absolutely. It's wait.
Totally. I think it's always be saving.
I will. Oh, that makes sense. If it was APS, it would be a fight in FF7. Anyways, we have until this boat crashes, which it definitely won't do. So actually, the names for those are cutting off really soon too.
Yeah.
And also, I need you all to know, I had to really go hunting to find out where the naming way was in Mysidia. I was like, I know where they are, and I went there, and there was no naming way. I was like, where's the naming way in Mysidia? Sorry, literally had to check, like, every building. But I did this in advance for y'all, because you're amazing. And worth it.
No, you're amazing and worth it.
Wow, I'm getting called out here. By my lovely girlfriend. Rude? I mean...
Wow.
Well, if you want me to call someone out, I'm here to call out Dark Knight Cecil for future crime.
Future crime? What is that future crime?
So, ship's about to get a bit rocky. For, reasons, boat reasons. And we're gonna watch as some people go overboard. Yang will be standing over the edge looking, and one of the eternal questions of this game is, did Cecil push Yang, or did Yang jump?
Push.
And if you think Yang jumped, you're a coward.
Yeah, if you think jump... Well, no, you're absolutely entitled to your opinion. My opinion on it is that pushed. It was absolutely a push. I do want to note, yes, we are only playing up to when Cecil becomes a Paladin, but a full game run of this particular game, if it's no CW, is only just over 2 hours, and if it's no 64, is somewhere between 3 or 4, depending on your skill. World record is about 3. So, not all day. Not at all. And Pixel Remaster after this is like 3 or 4. So there goes Rydia. Oh no! See? Pushed!
I dare you to argue otherwise.
No, listen. You can argue otherwise, and you could absolutely be correct, but I will still stand by pushed.
Yeah. To follow up in chat, yeah, no. One of the nice things about FF4 is that it does have all of these different categories that have the steadily increasing timeline. And honestly, a lot of these older RPGs are able to be beaten way faster than you think, even more or less glitchless, like No 64.
No 64 is not more or less glitchless, but it is, I'm just braining for a sec to see whether we're gonna do items first. I am gonna rename, but now's a good time to cut it off. I'll do my shopping, and then we'll do that.
All right. Closing those last two.
Yeah. Ooh. Cause boop boop. Beep boop. You're welcome. You're now cursed to always hear the beep boop, as you should. I don't want to sell anything. I want to buy things! Why am I buying these things? I don't need any of these things. Oh well. Anyways, we just bought those things. That's a thing I do in no CW. I don't need them in Paladin %, but I had to walk over here anyways. Okay, walking to our... Look, see? There's a training room here. Who knew? I gotta go get the kids first. I'll get it on the way out. I did have to come over here for shopping. Beep boop. Beep boop. No, go. Basidia babe, please, I'm begging you. The NPCs want you done. They're just like, no!
NPCs are the greatest villains.
I mean, to be fair, you did kinda steal their crystal earlier.
No, don't worry about it. It was totally justified. Speaking of justified, though, we show up to the town we looted, as Leggy mentioned, and we're like, hey, really, though, we're on the good side. We're fighting against Baron, and understandably, the Elder is like, I don't trust you. Why would we help you? And Cecil's like, you know, end of the world times, maybe help us. And he's like, tell you what, we have this holy mountain. If you can climb to the top and survive and come back, we'll help you. And Cecil's like, I don't really have time for this, but okay. And then the Elder's like, and I'm sending these 2 5-year-olds with you. So I don't trust you enough to help you save the world, but I'll send these 2 5-year-olds with you. You are a bad guardian. This is not, this is child abuse. Anyways, Pelham.
Palom is going to be named ABS, all caps.
Love it. ABS brakes. And then talk again. Okay, and same for Porum?
Yes, Porum is also ABS, all caps.
I love how we've got Edward and Abs. As was foretold in the prophecy.
Speaking of the prophecies, how's the trash looking?
We met that at the beginning.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we met it.
I
We're
definitely
definitely...
remember that. That was definitely not a test or anything.
Yay! So this is our last main walk and our world map walk. So that brings us to 38 encounters, and there's a lot of encounters here. There's 39. If I was setting up for some other shenanigans, I would want them to be hitting Porum right now, but I'm not doing those shenanigans because I find them too hard, so I don't want to. But you are going to see the other shenanigans because y'all donated for throwing Mylon Z in the trash. It's 39.
And yeah, to speak of shenanigans and difficulty, that's another one of the really nice things about this game is that there is this like sliding scale and escalation of difficulty of glitch that you can look into. So like you
Absolutely.
can play this you can do the fights on these mountains without touching any glitches at all.
Yeah.
The trash can glitch you can introduce when you're comfortable with that. Then you can take it a step further and do the other glitch that Netara was talking about and escalate as you get your skill and comfort with the game.
I don't wanna.
That's perfectly valid.
Yeah. Rivers does it, and every time he does the carrot glitch, I'm like, you make it look so easy.
I know.
And you and I both know how not easy carrot is. Like, trash can these days, pretty easy. At least comparatively to carrot, but carrot is still just so particular. So what we're talking about is I'm going to be doing a major glitch, a glitch called the mimic glitch, where I am going to be manipulating the properties of how Twincast works in order to do shenanigans and make the game do things it's not supposed to do, like throw items that are not throwable items. But did you know a lot of things in this game share spots in memory? So you use one and it goes to this memory spot. So we're going to be throwing items and using items, and it's going to go, oh yeah, it's this powerful spell times 8. And it's going to go about as well as you expect. There are some particular setups, but the community worked really hard. Nirm especially did a lot of work on getting these to be like actually doable. So yeah, we're gonna be doing some shenanigans and throwing Mylonzi in the trash once we get to him. I gotta walk up this mountain first.
You're just doing your part to keep Mount Ordeals clean.
Yeah, and speaking of which, we're about to recruit an old man. So Margie, you got anything you want to talk about? Read donations, say some blurbs, anything fun?
Well, we did have all those donations come in during
Heck
the
yeah.
Naming Bid Wars.
Now's the time.
And before I read those, I want to mention we might not have any more donation incentives for this run, but we do have incentives for the run coming up next, which include a lot of naming incentives.
All
So
these characters and more.
yes, and characters we're not even getting, and you'll even be able to name Tella.
I'm sorry.
But for these naming incentives, some of the donations we had $20 from Neon Gray, who said, "Look, it's funnier this way," and that was our donation for Cecil.
True.
Demarine donated $7, saying, "He, it's a Final Fantasy V reference to name, I believe it was Porum Kryl."
I love it.
Alice Jasu donated $4, saying, "I thought about making fun of the bard in this game, but I don't want to harp on it."
That's a good one.
Leggy donated $14 for names as well. That was what got us Dward, and for Porum to be named Adorbs.
Facts.
And then Firebird Lover donated $20, saying, "Always be saving," and then another $20, "Always be saving," for the twins.
We're gonna play it safe.
Snyder EC3 donated $5 with no comment, but to name Kane in the Pixel Remaster Square and Rose in the Pixel Remaster Enix. So it was split between the two. And then Leggy Starscream donated $6, saying, "Naming the Pixel Remaster twins after our cats, Morsel and Selly. If this wins, I'll post cat pics in the server. Heart."
Yay, cat pics. Okay, we geared up. We're gonna fight. Because I accidentally bought that armor, I'm accidentally equipping it. I'm like, no, we'll equip it. We'll actually play this safe. For Paladin percent, if I were going for a good time, I would absolutely not be equipping that because it's not necessary. It's safer, but time-wise, it's a bit of a waste of time. But we're gonna be safe and we're gonna do it right. So we're not doing any shenanigans here. We're fighting undead, so we're gonna be tossing Cure 2s at zombies. Because that's a fun thing to do. Trying to kill all of them before they attack. We'll see how that goes. Because we want that twin to go off and only attack Mylon. Heck yeah. Oh no, 1 damage. I cry. No! Comet costs more HP and does less damage to 1 target. So we'll take it, but it's not... We wanted Flare, or whatever the other one is, to do actual damage. Well, that's fine. Still better than anything they do individually, so we love it. Yeah, that's right. Miss ABS. Yeah, we make sure to take that, come back. We make sure to take that tiara off of Rydia so we can toss it on Porum to make her powerful. And it also affects the damage value of the twin. The twin in the highest priority position is the one it takes the damage value out of or from. So having her in the middle, which is the highest value position, and putting the tiara on her gives her the higher stats. So we get higher values from our twin cast. So Mylon, my body, Mylon down. So how we're gonna do this? Trash can be a bit of a finicky glitch. It can be a finicky mechanic. So I'm gonna go and prepare, and we're gonna save. If something goes wrong, but not so wrong that I have to reset, I will continue. I will finish the run, and then we will do trash can immediately after because I have things set up. So that won't be a problem at all. Okay, we're gonna do this. Nope, not that. So speaking of the setup, we gotta do this. And I am actually going to deafen once I'm finished setting up because that's how particular this is. I want to focus and make sure we're good. Oh my god, who am I giving potions to? Yes. Okay, I'm like, wait. Who's who? Who am I actually? I don't want to heal Porum. Porum, I love you, but no. You know what you did. Okay. Time to go. So I'm gonna deafen. I'll leave my lovely crew to explain things. See you on the other side.
Oops.
Butts. I did
It's
say butts.
fine.
You can't say butts. I fixed it. So butts.
Oh, well,
Oh.
hi. Okay, so I don't really remember how this works, but fundamentally what we're trying to do is glitch out the twins out so
yeah,
that
we're backing out. We're just gonna do
So
it regular
we're
way.
backing
and,
out. We're just gonna
we'll
do it
regular
after,
way,
because
and
this is doable,
We'll do it after,
but,
because this is doable.
I got
I got
Telelife
owned.
real bad.
I got
Yep.
Telelife real bad.
RPGC, do you want
Yep.
to give the detailed explanation
RPGC,
while
do you
we
want
just
to give the
spam
detailed
Mylon with
explanation while we
heals?
just
I
until
mean,
he does.
I was giving a pretty poor
Like he
explanation.
does.
I was giving a pretty
I can
poor
probably
explanation.
explain. So basically,
I can
the setup
probably
is,
explain. So basically, the
the
setup
way
is,
Twincast works is
the
one
way
of the
Twincast
twins
works
is
is
one
going
of the
to,
twins
copy
is
what
going
the other one
to,
does.
so you
copy
get
what
one
the
to
other one
initiate, and the
does.
other one
So
is
you
just
get
gonna
one to
copy what
initiate, and the
happens.
other one is just
So
going to
what
copy
you
what
do
happens.
is you
So what
get
you
one to
do
start it,
is
and
you,
then get the
get
other
one
one
to start
kill.
it, and then
get the other
way
one
the
to
turn
kill.
order. The reason we did it
the way
the way
turn
we did
order,
is
the
to
reason
get
we
the
did it
turn order
the way
set
we
up.
did is
So,
to get the turn order set up. So when one twin dies, the other one gets stuck in a mimic status. So we got it set up so they would copy Cecil specifically. We half use an item, so I start using Cure, back out of it, swap places with the item I want to throw, in this case the trash can, and then we stop Cecil, so he just loses his turn. So what is Palom supposed to be copying? He's stopped. So it copies what he tried to do, which was, in this case, muck around something with a trash can. So I tried to use it because I used an item and then swapped it. So he takes the trash can and throws it at Mylon, which we'll see shortly. But again, that is a low chance of happening, but Tella's stats are so low, he can in fact just miss spells. We got a raid. Thanks, y'all.
Yes, thank you for the raid.
Yeah, so I just did the regular Cure 2 stats. We are still going to do Trash Can. We're going to do it when we don't get wrecked by Tella. There's a reason why everyone hates Tella in the community, or most people hate Tella. He can be useful in things like the randomizer, but in the speedrun, he just wrecks your runs. And you're like, please, why?
Because he's old and cranky and doesn't understand this newfangled way of going fast.
You know what? Honestly, same, but also. So yeah, so with this fight, you're supposed to sit and wait, and that's boring, because when they did the version for US and made things easier, they made it so Dark Knight Cecil only has like 1200 HP, and they made it so Paladin Cecil can equip dancing daggers. So you just put dancing daggers and murder Dark Knight Cecil, and if you're really not unlucky, you do not get the text of shame, which I did not. It did take 4 hits rather than the ideal 3, but we'll take the win. As soon as the message comes up saying Edward has become a paladin, weird, that's time. We won't get to see celebratory medios because, so that's time. We are gonna just immediately go into the setup. I'm gonna deafen again, and we're gonna spend a couple minutes and we're gonna get our trash can. So we'll see you on the other side for that.
So we're gonna have to wait for our wonderful restreamer to fix things, probably, unless we're already good to go. Ah, brilliant. Restreamer too strong. They can hear us.
Yes.
So, yeah. You all heard the explanation. You all know how this is gonna go. Netara currently can't hear anything. Is in their cube of focus right now because, the timing on this is super tight.
Still worse for Carrot by far.
Oh yeah.
Okay, as long as Tella doesn't mess up. Okay, as long as Tella doesn't mess up. We're fine.
Gotella?
Okay,
Gotella?
good, we got it. So now just sit and wait.
Okay, good,
Hands
we
off
got it.
keyboard. So now just sit and wait. Hands off keyboard.
Wave your hands in the air like you just don't care.
The only person who has to stay alive at this point is Pal. The only person who has to stay alive at this point is Pal. We have an echo. Apparently every time I deafen and come back, we get an echo. Apparently every time I deafen and come back, we get an echo weirdly.
Trash can!
Trash can! So we just threw a trash can, did like 57k damage, and Mylon's dead because the game thinks that was holy, I believe, or white in this game, but times 8. So that was the trash can glitch. Thank you so much for donating for it. Usually it goes better than that, but some days be trash. Get it? Anyways, thank you everyone so much for coming out and seeing our run. Stick around though, because we have more Final Fantasy IV, and I might be on the mic for that too. Any last words from anyone else here? Oh wait, hold on. We had 40 encounters, so that'll be I'll donate for that after.
And if you leave a comment, then I will read that comment because I will remain your host for the next run.
Yay! Anything else, RPGC?
Yeah,
Leggy?
I'm gonna be here for the next like 4 hours. So
Same.
Yeah, I will be cheering on from the sidelines and watching RPGC kick all of the butt.
Heck yeah.
But if you like the dulcet sound of my voice and retro-looking RPGs, tune in tomorrow morning. I'll be running the Secret of Veronis then. Which, if you don't know what that is, you're in for a treat.
It's fun. I'll be there too. I can't wait. Okay, thank you everyone, and we'll see you again real soon for more Final